What's going on, everybody? My name is Joshy GG, and welcome to another All in One's 8 Hardcore Minecraft video. Today, we are going to continue on a journey that we have attempted a couple times, but that journey is finishing this. If you remember earlier on in the series, I was planning on making one of these, or hold on, no, either of those. Making one of these, the Library of Alexandria. But I need an enchantment library, which means I need specific things. Doesn't necessarily matter what I need for these particularly, but if I want to enchant, let's say these dormant deep shelves into deep shelves, I need to have the infusion align. Can also do this right here just to kind of prove that there are specific things. So you can see they're all just soulbound. But I have made a couple different ones, and I've gotten the stuff up pretty high. The Eterna just needs to be between basically 30 and 50. Cannot be higher than 50. The Quanta needs to be lower than 50. I think around... actually, I think it can be however high it wants to be, but I think this one has to be 40, and this one has to be 45. I think. No, this one has to be 40 as well. Okay. So, all we need is the Arcana now, which the Arcana are these. If I were to do this right here, I want to see if it will actually show me. Wait, really? Stone Shelf gives... Oh, that's a negative. I could probably make one of these. Just Dragon's Breath with infusion, but I need a lot of that. So never mind, we're not going to make one of those. The sea shelf is pretty much the easiest way we can go about it, but the issue is this sucker right here, the pufferfish. I have tried high and low. I even took down my no wandering trader sign out front. That's why we have ourselves a fishing rod in my inventory or on my hand. Another thing you'll notice is I did bring in these iron farms right here. And how this is working is the iron farms are pushing down everything into these hoppers. These hoppers are then pushing it into this dark oak chest, which is then pushing it up to a network receiver. This is the network transmitter that picks up from that network receiver, and it sends everything in here. And then I have another setup down here that is taking all of my raw earth shards and poppies and putting them into this chest right here for later deletion. Before we actually do that, I actually do need to come back in here, go to basic storage, and then look at stack upgrades. I need the first one. Okay. Since we have plenty of iron, it's not like we're, let's do base. Let's be this one right here. That is, no, it worked right. For the backpack, oh, I need wood first. Okay. I wonder if this will work. Actually, you know what? I could just do like this. Oh, it doesn't actually need that much. I didn't mean to do that. Goodness gracious. I'm all over the place right now. Yes, and I have plenty of, so now these will stack up to, I actually don't even know. A lot. Cool. So this will pretty much, I don't know why I didn't do that earlier. This will push my my poppies and raw earth shards that I get from these right here back into my network right here. So pretty much that iron I just used will be pushed back in there. So also over here, you can see we have dirty gold slurry being made, which means I need more sulfuric acid, which means I do need to go back to the mining dimension to get a more sulfur. Basically it's pushing it all the way through, and we have done quite good so far. We have that much althemodium. We have some coal here, which isn't necessarily important. We have you here and you here, but everything else, well, the copper and gold, as far as I'm aware, are the ones that have went through the yeah. Anyway, in here we have our blaze, and the blaze are useful for blaze powder and molten cores. I want to make sure this isn't using a lot of this. That doesn't appear to be. That is good. So the blaze rods will be good for not enchantments per se, but there's a lot of things that I think we can use the blaze rods for. Cool. Okay. And of course, there are other things, and I do need to make more prediction matrices, because that's the last 13 that I have. Wait, what did that say? Cannot begin simulation. Output briefers are occupied. Oh. Duh. Once that gets to 64, that tends to do that. Okay. So yeah, everything's looking pretty good. We'll come back over here and make sure we still have plenty of uranium. I do need to kind of go through and do more uranium look for more uranium as well while I'm in the mining dimension, but I'll do that off recording. I was telling him I don't know why I still have him here, because I don't necessarily need him, and I don't necessarily need these two either. Don't have my jetpack, so let's go back inside and grab it. Yeah, so that was for the hell shelves that we made. Jetpack should be fully charged, and then we'll throw you on. Yeah, actually going through the nether. So I was able to make a bunch of gas tiers, because I actually made a gas data model and put that in my deep learner. And what I did was I actually took my my mob spawner basically, and went up and did a small little teleporter, not a teleporter, a small little mob spawner, by basically just plopping it down in an open space in the nether, throwing my gas tag in, and then some of those little experience gummy bear dudes. Threw those in there, and that worked wonders. While we're in here, let's go ahead and... Oh, cool. So it's already... Yeah, it is already on. Cool. Okay. Let's see here. I keep forgetting I need to go and do a... I need to increase the amount of memory that is being provided to this mod pack, because I do want it to continue. I want it to stop lagging so much because it is getting kind of annoying. I don't know what would be causing the lag. I think I have enough prismarine bricks. I think really all I need now is pufferfish, which pufferfish have become the bane of my existence at this point. Because normally it's very easy for me to find pufferfish, but then all of a sudden, whenever I'm playing and needing something, like yesterday, for instance, I was trying to find uranium in the mining dimension, and I could not find any uranium in the mining dimension. I mean, when I say I was struggling to find uranium in the mining dimension, I was struggling to find uranium in the mining dimension. I was finding a bunch of allthemodium, but I could not find any uranium. So I ended up finding, a small little sliver of uranium, but unfortunately it wasn't, it just took forever. So come on. I know you want to bite. That bee is still here. Come on, give me a freaking pufferfish, please. Please. I just need like 9 more and I'll be happy. What is my other fishing rod enchantments? That's something I probably should look at and actually... care less about breaking. Come on, you want to give me a pufferfish. I'm in deep lukewarm ocean. That was not a pufferfish. That was something, but not a pufferfish. Come on. Give me a pufferfish. This is basically how I've been... Stupid bees, man. I don't understand why that's a thing. Come on, give me pufferfish. This is, entertaining, right? That didn't give me anything. Darn it. Why is my voice so shaky this afternoon? Anyway, yeah. So, pretty much, I've been kind of fighting here and there trying to find these daggone pufferfish. But once I find like 9 or 10 more pufferfish, we should be good. Should be, would be, could be. We'll be able to make, hopefully, the library. That's not necessarily something that's going to be like, it's not necessarily critical for the playthrough, but it's just something that I said I would make earlier in the series. And same thing with beating the Snow Queen. I just have to go find another biome if I can. Find another glacier biome if there is another glacier biome. Which I assume there's more than one. Come on. Come on. Pufferfish! Now, give me 8 more. At least 8 more. Would be wonders. Would work wonders for me. Come on. You know you wanna. This is pretty entertaining, isn't it? A whole lot better than, having this. It's a whole lot easier having this jetpack and being able to kind of float around and go from place to place and not having to get in and out of a boat or like stand up in a boat or something. Even though I technically could do it on a boat sitting down, I don't have to worry too much about like drowned or anything. understand those bees, why they come from the ocean whenever I'm fishing. Maybe to off-put people from wanting to do this, even though most people will probably have decent loot or decent armor and weapons. Maybe. That is something I might do, is I might see if I can disenchant my, if I can disenchant all my stuff, and try to roll better enchantments after I finish this. Or, you know, putting everything in the library and trying to get better enchantments that way. I feel like that would help out a little bit. But I definitely need more more damage. Be able to do more damage, and I feel like I just need to make a better sword that does more damage, really. Dang it, I was hopeful that was another pufferfish. It did look like one, to me at least. Crazy though. What was that? That straight up looked like a pufferfish. Submerge myself in the water, looking for a pufferfish that's falling down. There's crab. Guess those are sea lettuce. The weirdest thing ever. What's that? Neptune's Bounty? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Okay. I mean, I'm going to question it. What? Why? That's not a pufferfish. I need a pufferfish. I could care less about anything else right now. Oh my god, go away. I just don't even care anymore. I will find these daggum pufferfish. It's the last thing I do. I mean, if I can't find another one here in a few seconds, or in a few more casts, I'll go back home and I suppose that's a glowy bee. Okay, I'll do one more cast, and if I don't get a pufferfish, well, if I do or don't, I'm going home after this cast. The Wandering Trader does also sell pufferfish. It's just getting him to come back to my house. I've had him come back once and he didn't have a pufferfish, so I politely asked him to leave. It was very polite. No llamas nor wandering traders were harmed in the making of that request to leave. Okay, so. Ow. Dumb bee. Okay. So we have another pufferfish. Grab it. We need... pretty much have everything in here, if I'm not mistaken. No, I don't have anything in there. All this stuff in here. I'm going to actually throw this stuff back in here so I can have everything in here. And then we'll open that and see what that Neptune's Bounty is. You can only make one. But alas, one should be enough. This one is going to bring me up to the recommendations for what we need for the particulars that we're currently in. So now our Arcana is still at 7.5. Okay. We'll just do that for the time being. I'm going to see what this is. And preferably going to see what this is after I sleep. And make it daytime and close to the water, just in case. Just in case it decides to be something that wants to explode. Or catch on fire. That I don't catch my house on fire. Because I have learned that from chance cubes, not to do those near any of my stuff. So there's a solid plot of land right here. I don't even know if this can be open. Oh, it's a chest. Message in a bottle. Excuse you. I'm in the middle of something. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I thought that was one of those weird ones. Okay. How do we open this message in a bottle? 9.17 north, 19.89 east. Huh? What? What? Huh? I don't know. I don't know. Cool. Didn't I have Inferium Essence in there? I did. I was confused because I thought I... Anyway. What do I do with those numbers? Let's see if there's anything else that I have not eaten yet. Cool. Okay. Oh boy. Let's take a look. See here. Weird. Take a look here. Mana Regen 3, Blast Protection 3. I'm going to do Blast Protection 3. That also gives me Mana Regen 3. Literally the two that were right there. And I paid less for Mana Regen. Wonderful. Okay. And then I'm going to do this. Sorry, it sounded like somebody was outside. And then do this. These are only cell bounds. Okay. That poses a problem. I'm gonna throw. It's gonna look great, I promise. I want this one. Luck of the Sea 3. And I think that'd be fine. Okay. But alas, everything is soulbound. Not a problem. Not a problem at all. We still have our golden fishing rod, which is nice. That has a chance on it. Let's see here. What more do we need other than more of those? I kind of want the Wandering Trader to hurry up and come by so I can at least get a... Oh, I'm out of sulfur. Okay. So sulfur needs to be a priority right now. Which means let's run down to the mining dimension real quick. Show you guys what I've been doing. Because sulfur needs to be a priority. I need to get a bunch of that. I don't think there is sulfursite. I don't think there's sulfursite. I didn't see one the last time I looked, so... yeah, I don't see one. Which is fine. Really all I gotta do is just... this right here and just keep mining until I find it. Cause I haven't really been following the laws of my stairs. So, oopsies. We're gonna trade out these two. Thankfully, sulfur is rather simple to find. It's just a block with a bunch of yellow. It has a yellow hue to it. So it shouldn't be too difficult to find once we do see it. Really I think the next big thing we need is to get one of these built right here. I really want to get one of these built because these will be really beneficial for collecting ore and everything. And I won't even need to really be around it. But the biggest concern is the power for it. How much power is it going to take? And I'm still not 100% on... I still am not very confident on my abilities to make wireless power. So I would have to build another reactor out here just to be able to do such a thing. Now, I'm not saying that that's not possible to do. Like, I have the resources to do it. I'm just saying that if you guys want to see me build a quarry and a trunk destroyer in the mining dimension, let me know what the best way to get wireless network or wireless power, I should say, to this dimension. Of course, it can be challenging because of the fact that I don't have a lot of power as it is. And another big thing is I'll have to come back to the mining dimension to be able to see and go in, like actually be able to open the quarry and see what it has dropped. Which means I'm going to need a lot of filtering done. I will need a lot of I'll likely need a singular refined storage specifically out here to avoid it from overflooding mine with a bunch of stone and all that stuff, which isn't a problem. I do not mind one bit if my refined storage gets, if my storage gets overhauled with nothing but stone and coal and iron and everything, because I'm already getting a bunch of iron as it is. But it's just, I really need a quarry set up because then this whole mining process becomes obsolete. Quarries, however, do not do anything it will not mine all the modium. And that doesn't necessarily pose a problem, but it's definitely something that I'm going to have to come in here every so often to collect all the modium. Luckily, I do have a jetpack, so I can actually hover around a pretty decent jetpack. I do not have wireless charging for the jetpack. Had a friend ask me about that. I don't mind so much leaving the jetpack in to charge for a little bit. And if I have to make a second jetpack, then so be it. I'll have to make a second jetpack just so I have one always charged and one always charging. So, and I have two areas where I can charge it. So, but alas. I think the quarry is probably coming up very soon, though, because I feel like we're pretty close to having all the resources to be able to build it. And of course, the end goal is building the ATM star. And what's funny though is I haven't even gotten this particular achievement yet because all of the pickaxes I've used have had what's it called? Have had silk touch on them. I might want to use it. Extract off my book. No, I can't because it has to be a netherite pickaxe or better. I might want to create another netherite pickaxe that does not have silk touch on it. Maybe find one that has fortune. Maybe build one that has fortune. That'd be nice. But I do need one that doesn't have silk touch on it so I can at least get that achievement. I am finding a decent amount of diamond though. That's nice. What is my Stack upgrade tier 3. Is that as high as that'll go? No, it's not, because I have a netherrack. Wow. Do need to create a... Can you stack upgrades? Sorry. Trying to get comfortable in my chair. Anyway. I haven't found any sulfur yet. That's kind of sad. That's kind of sad indeed. There needs to be a sulfur site potion, because goodness gracious, this is ridiculous. This is why it's very tough to mine resources in the mining dimension while recording, because there's really nothing for me to do. Like, there's really nothing I can do other than mine. And I spent this has pretty much been a very boring episode for you guys. I'm sorry. Spending majority of the time either fishing or mining. I mean, this is literally the nitty-gritty part of it. The resource heavy part is just, you know, collecting resources, or the heavier part that's just collecting resources. Kind of aggravating, but I mean, it is what it is. So yeah, it's been 30 minutes. Let's go ahead and end this, cut this episode here. We will continue mining. I'll continue mining off recording till I find some sulfur. And then maybe actually what I'll likely do is go down and find some aluminium while I'm here. But yeah, thank you guys so very much for watching. Nothing really crazy happened in this one. I made one bookshelf. So hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video.